Manchester traffic Ryanair 558, we're at flight level 140, descending to
just silence that.
So we're now sort of in Manchester. Oh dear. Okay. Say hello to everybody. Hopefully, I should see some of your comments. I'm just looking.
Coming live.
I don't think it's going live. It's supposed to be going live.
Yeah.
Okay, going live. We're here now. Hello everybody, welcome to the live streams. Hi Andrew over on YouTube. Welcome. So we're in Manchester. I had a little bit of technical issues there. So I thought I was in Liverpool, but I'm obviously in Manchester. Manchester to Frankfurt tonight. And for those that are new to the channel, this is Fly UK, and we are going shared cockpit. So welcome on to the stream, Jerry. If you want to say hello.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Nice to be back.
Nice to be back. So yeah, we'll be entering the flight deck soon. As soon as everybody's joined and taken their seats. So we'll have a look from a different angle while we're waiting. Like you say, EasyJet at the moment. Thought we'd have a different livery.
Somebody needs to sponsor some lighting system around that airport.
I think so. Yeah, it's a bit dark, isn't it? I think it's a bit dark.
It is.
Okay, so we'll get in the flight deck and we'll go from there. The Fat Freak 4, hope you have a safe flight. Yeah, and me. So we're in the experimental version of this software actually. So this is going to be a little bit different today.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what surprises it's going to bring, you know?
I agree. Let's turn that up for you. And can you... hello Dynamic 1K, hi Andrew and Astro on YouTube, how you doing? Thanks for sharing the live as well. So yeah, we'll go and do a sweep of everything. So we'll have a look. Parking brake on, flaps, and speed brakes. What is 0? And we'll turn the flood lights and panel lights on.
I'll go and get you some weather while you're doing that.
Thank you very much, Jerry. And yeah, brake pressure is low, so we'll pump that up. So we'll put the electric pump on.
Must have been sitting here for a while.
It's got to have been. So there we go. It's in the green now. And that's turned off. Okay, so batteries on. APU on. Wait a few seconds. Seatbelt signs on. Exit lights armed. Crew oxygen supply. AED IRSs. Fire tests. Pumps. And cargo smoke. Okay, that's all that done. And we'll have a look at the fuel, shall we? Actually, no, so we will load the flight plan in next.
Yeah.
Are you finished with the weather? Is that okay?
I am indeed. You work away. It's all yours there.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll just sit here drink coffee.
See, it's really handy having the first officer on these flights. That's for sure. Okay, so Echo Golf Charlie Charlie to Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. So Manchester to Frankfurt. We'll get our passengers today.
I think it's a relatively full. It's only 58. I think.
158. Nearly there though. We'll start boarding.
The loads are really reasonably good.
Okay. We'll have a look at. So yeah, you've got the weather, haven't you, for us? So.
Yeah, the weather's there. All right, for you.
Okay, so that's a question. Look out the window. Okay. Got our tug there by the looks of it.
Yeah, it's all pretty dark out there, isn't
it? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you just need to go back in and have a look at the flight plan again. Just a message there from Jack. I must have made a slight error.
Oh, really? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it'd be easy practice. Oh yeah, thank you, Jack. Thank you very much for that. I see the small error. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Jack. Appreciate you coming over on the YouTube. Okay, so.
Liverpool Ground, good evening. Easy 2617 radio check.
Jack, that should be going through there. If you
Liverpool Ground, hello.
Just give us the thumbs up, make sure everything's okay for you.
6.5 tons. There we go. 6.5 tons. We'll refuel. So that's our fuel going in there now, which is great.
Super good.
So have you had a good day, Jerry, today?
It was just getting over a bit of a cold, and all good, thank God. And today just had a nice relaxing day, cup of tea with the wife, lunch, and last day of the work leave, I suppose. Back in the full swing.
Ground 2617, we're at stand 2 with information Bravo on board, type A320 Neo IFR to Belfast.
Set the rest of the box then. So in a request.
2617 cleared to Belfast Alba Grove and Wallasey to Tango departure, squawk 5015.
Do you know what departure we're getting, or shall we get the clearance for that?
I'm sure it's going to be a Listo departure off runway 23 right, but you can sort of preempt it. I'll go get that for you if you wish.
Yeah, let's get the clearance for that, sure. Just so we know for sure.
Just got the thumbs up from Jack there.
Right, Easy 2617, we're cleared to the Belfast Aldergrove Airport via the Wallasey to Tango departure, squawk 5015.
Saying from where we are to Birmingham, you wouldn't be at 37,000 feet. That's a great spot. Okay, I'll just call up with the clearance. And,
there's everybody looking out for us, eh?
They are indeed. Appreciate it. Before we even go and get some clearance, I just want to have a look at the map. Hopefully we get some ATC service en route. Would be quite nice.
Yeah.
And maybe Jack can have a little bit of a push in that direction and get his friends online. Okay, there's no ATC service at this moment. I'm just where we are. Okay, I'll call for the clearance. Manchester Ground, good evening. Easy 235, stand 8, quest clearance to Frankfurt, Airbus 320.
Easy 235, Liverpool Ground, hello. You aren't showing at Liverpool.
My apologies to standby. It's all happening. This is my fault.
Of the live
this is my fault
Ah.
because I tuned us into Liverpool thinking that we were going from Liverpool, and we had to change it because we're in a shared cockpit on a simulator. we have to have the same scenery, and Jerry doesn't have the Liverpool scenery I've got installed, so that was my confusion. So apologies, everybody. I'm making Jerry look bad here.
I know it's a stupid second in
we're
sequence. Russia DME out. Correct.
There we go. Just switch those. Now we'll talk. We'll talk.
Easy
Between
Nano
James
013
and
Manchester
Liverpool,
ground.
looking out for us. We're in
just
good hands
landed.
here. We are.
Holding point.
Easy 9013 Manchester ground, good day, welcome to Manchester, taxi stand 9er, via Bravo and Juliet Echo, good day.
Did you repeat taxi instructions?
No worries, Easy 9013 taxi stand 9er, via Bravo and Juliet Echo.
Bravo Juliet Echo 9013.
Manchester ground, good evening. Easy 235 on stand 8. Crest clearance to Frankfurt, Airbus 320.
Easy 235 Manchester ground, good day, stand by.
Okay, so I'm looking up the old departure to see what our initial clearance is going to be.
Okay, thanks, Jerry.
Easy 235, I've sent you a reroute via chat, let me know if you can accept that.
Easy 235, standby. Well, would you believe we're getting a possible reroute here?
Oh, really?
It's been requested by air traffic control. I don't know whether you can actually see that there, Dan. They're basically able for the reroute via Samba, November 859 to Hungary as. So we could take. Let me have a look at the flight plan.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that there, can you?
I think
And
so.
you know what?
Is it?
This is
clear-
actually-
Easy 9013, you missed your turn.
This is very
let's
good because
see.
this could actually happen in
Straight
real
ahead
life
on
as well.
Alpha,
Again,
Charlie, stand
this is
12.
what I keep promoting there. The VATSIM guys, they actually do a great, tremendous job in relation to making this real, you know. So for whatever reason, he's going to ask us, can we accept that departure? And of course we can. So he's asking for a Samba departure on November 8th.
9012, sorry, I took the wrong turn. May I
and then
continue
continue
by
on from
turning right
Hungary
here?
as files. So I'll just tell him we can
Easy
accept it.
9013, from negative, taxi straight ahead.
Okay, you might need to
Alpha,
help
Charlie,
me fold that
stand
into
12.
the box.
Don't worry about that. We just
Alpha
make
Charlie,
sure
stand
that
12,
he's
9012.
okay. He's on target with that. Okay.
Okay, all right.
And Manchester ground, good evening again. Easy 235. We can accept that routing from via the Samba to Hungary.
Easy 235, thanks, you are clear to Frankfurt via the Samba 1 Romeo departure and your squawk is 2726.
Squawk 2726, Samba 1 Romeo departure, Easy 235.
Easy 235, read back correct, report ready.
We'll go. So the Samba departure is an altitude of 5,000 feet.
Yeah. So, do you want to control the box, Jerry, or do you want me to?
Okay, do you want me to control it?
Oh,
Okay.
I can do it. I can do it if you want.
Yeah.
Samba.
Samba 1 Romeo.
Yep.
And
Hello,
insert that.
this is the Virgin
And
Atlantic
now it's altitude
1171.
5,000 feet.
Radio check.
Altitude 5,000
Virgin
feet.
1171, hello.
Yep.
Manchester
Squawk
ground,
2726.
25.
Yeah, and the squawk
Thank you so much.
2726 is in the box.
Super. So basically, it's from Samba, and then you have to pick up a airway from Samba to Honolulu. Let me just have a look at this here. Okay.
So are we essentially taking the extra points
Thank you, Grant.
out of there then? So where?
There's points there. If you want to continue on, just making sure, say, the fueling is done and everything else is done and the overhead flows is done.
Yeah, no
Give me
problem.
2 minutes. I'll check out the box for you and make
Okay.
sure that we get what we can in there.
So
Easy 9013, thanks for plan.
Yeah, fuel's in. That's the main thing, and I'll. Are you using the box? Sorry, Jerry.
Manchester
No,
ground,
I'm not.
694 with you, holding point Bravo 1.
So we'll just check our
Ticket
passengers.
694, Manchester ground, good day, welcome to Manchester. Right on Alpha, Bravo, hold Bravo 3 for now, and let me know if you want to go to
Okay, so
specific
108
stand.
passengers out of 158, still boarding.
Right on Alpha,
Okay, so
Bravo 3.
I'll just use the box for a little moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
694.
Okay, I just want to see, do Fly-by-Wire guys have something tasty in here? And hopefully they do. Okay, no, nothing there. And let's have a look on the other side.
Manchester ground, hello, Ryanair 558, we've got the
No,
station
you
Golf
don't.
from
Okay,
vacated
so what we're
Bravo
going to do
Alpha Delta,
is,
taxi.
if we put in, I'm going to put
Ryanair
in
558,
Conley,
Manchester
HON,
ground, welcome to Manchester.
directly
Right on
after
Bravo, expedite. There's an
and
aircraft
put it in
landing.
there.
Hold Bravo 3 and let me know if you would like
So that's
to go
the
to
routing we're
specific stand
taking
this
there.
evening.
If you can see down
Yeah, we're still rolling, we're going to
Conley,
turn around to Bravo 3 and then we'll let you know once we get to Bravo 3, Ryanair 558.
Thanks.
Here, and I'll tell you all that okay. Lima 15 to begin. Okay, so we've actually taken out Listo. We need to take out the second Hanley.
Speedbird 6904, give way to a Ryanair Boeing 737
by the
passing
way,
from
Jerry,
the
did you notice
right
that
to left on
they've
Bravo.
added flaps 1 and 2 into the box for the experimental version of the A320?
Oh, didn't see that, no?
Yeah, they've added
Ryanair
the
558,
suggested.
we can take any stand
settings,
along
the flight
from
plan.
50 to 54.
Or if you go down,
Ryanair 558, Roger, taxi stand 50, right on Kilo, Juliet,
flight plan.
and Golf.
If you go down towards our departure,
System 50, right on Kilo, Juliet,
you
and
should
Golf,
see the
Ryanair
flaps
558.
kick in. There we go, flaps 1, 2. But
Oh, I haven't seen that.
yeah, that's new to the experimental. So
Okay.
Speedbird 6904, taxi stand
can you
47
see that on your
via
box,
Bravo,
flap 1 and
Kilo,
2?
and Juliet.
Yeah, I can't
Good day.
see it. It doesn't make sense as to why they would have it in there now, to be honest.
Taxi
Oh,
stand
However,
47
we'll
via
work with it.
Bravo, Kilo, Juliet.
We know the risks we're taking using the experimental
Oh,
version.
definitely, yeah, definitely.
Okay, there's a big discrepancy there in the flight plan. I need to tidy this up. I have to pull up the original, and that's the only way to do this.
Okay.
So let's have a look.
While we do that, we'll have a look outside.
Sure, yeah. You entertain the people. You entertain the guests and a lot of people on showing the road, eh? Okay. Samba Hanley and after Hanley picks up Vilma Depot. Picks up Vilma Depot. Big it. Okay, D-I-G. Okay, that's because they put that flap 1, flap 2 in. It actually it's not actually messing up the flight plan, would you believe?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm just after removing it there.
Okay.
And I just put in the correct stuff after that.
Okay.
So Dover, colon taxi, and then taxi. Okay, it's at the dump on some of the flight plan, but it's fine. We can get it back in. Okay, so I'll be finished here in about 60 seconds.
Okay, great. Shouldn't be too long then.
Yeah.
I think someone's just gone to the toilet while they're bored.
Flushing again, is it?
Yeah.
Must be getting nervous of us, isn't it?
For those that are new to the channel, this is Fly UK, and like I say, I'm private pilot in real life. Jerry is an Airbus pilot, and we're flying multi-crew to Frankfurt as soon as we've got time to go off. Has the live weather been fixed on Microsoft Flight Simulator? No, it hasn't, I'm afraid.
No.
So, we've got pretty much clear skies here, I think. There's a few clouds around. I don't know.
Air India 120, Manchester ground.
Yeah, there's a few clouds around, but it's pretty clear around here.
Ryanair 558, I don't think you can transmit via voice, so I think he's all through
Mind you,
text.
saying that, there is some clouds.
Last station call in confirmed that was for the
There's
Air
some
India.
clouds.
This is Renault 558, but yeah, on the approach he confirmed through Unicom he couldn't accept voice, he can only do text, just letting you know.
Okay, so what we can do is then, from here... Okay,
yes, that's for the Air India Renault
I've got
558.
enough in there to get us going, and
Yes,
while
sir.
we're up in the stream, I can do the rest.
Okay, alright. Yeah,
So,
that's
we're good
fine.
to go.
Okay, so let's just check the passengers.
Okay, dive back into the comments. Everybody else in.
Okay, 158. Okay, so we're all good. So flight plan good. Radio nav. We'll get the weight and balance.
KLM 1678, hold position, there's an aircraft taxiing, I'll call you back.
25, nice and easy.
Holding position KLM 1678.
25, 0.3 or 0.4.
Yeah, yeah.
Which
Got
says
that, yeah.
0.3,
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so flaps 1.3 up. And V1. V2. I'm just lagging a little bit here, so
Yeah, it's okay.
that's weird. Okay, hold on. V2.
So, when you're chatting out, how do you know how to power up the A320 correctly? There's actually a flow when you walk into the cockpit. Certain safety elements that you would actually do, brakes, master switches off, that the aircraft's not going to start on its own, and then you follow a flow in a direction where it'll actually get you up and running while the aircraft is parked there safely.
KLM 1678, stand 11, position start is approved, face south.
Who else?
Push start approved, face out, KLM 1678.
I think we're relatively good to go there,
I
Dan.
think
aren't we?
we're at zero, just zero fuel weight
Silver.
and block fuel, wherever that is, performance. So is it in int next? There we go.
There you are.
6.5.
That's right.
And Echo Golf, Charlie Charlie. Okay. I think we're ready to go.
We are indeed. So, we give you a before start checklist.
Yeah, before start checklist, please.
Cockpit preparation. So have a look upstairs, make sure the APU bleed is on and the external power is off.
Okay, APU bleed on. External power off.
Okay, the gear pins and covers, I checked those earlier on from the walk around. Your signs.
Signs on, auto and armed.
Your ADIRSs.
Are set.
Fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity 6.5 tons and check.
And your barrel reference.
Barrel reference 100, set once, set twice, and set 3 times.
Oh, you're so eagle-eyed with that. What happens today? How love you. Okay, that's to the line. Let's get clearance to go.
Okay.
And Manchester ground, good evening again. EasyJet235 standard, press push and start.
EasyJet235 standard, position start is approved, face south.
Push start approved, facing south, EasyJet235. So below the line is your beacon.
Yeah, beacon on.
And that's about all you really need there. So you are clear, push and start.
Okay, please push to start. We'll call the tug truck.
Cockpit to ground.
He's been sitting out there for a while getting cold.
Manchester ground, good evening. This is
Thanks for the likes and
290
shares over on
Alpha,
TikTok,
stand
and thanks for everybody watching over on
A320
YouTube.
Neo,
Hi John, how you doing?
requesting IFR clearance to
Just made my
Dubrovnik
seat in first
Information
class.
Hotel.
How cool is that?
Speedbird 29 Alpha, Manchester ground, good day. I've sent you a reroute and chat, let me know if you can accept that.
Speedbird 29 Alpha can accept that reroute.
Okay, sir.
Speedbird 29 Alpha, thanks, you are clear to Dubrovnik. We are the San Bob and Rome. Departure and the squawk is 352.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Okay, parking brakes
Clear
set.
to
Lifting the aircraft.
Dubrovnik via the standby 1 Romeo departure squawking 3522.
Donde Airs, so we are at Manchester.
Speedbird 29 Alpha, restart correct
Five for
reported.
pushback.
Okay,
Cockpit to ground.
When you're ready.
Go ahead.
do you say
Cleared for start
southwest?
and push. Parking
It says
brakes
face
set.
itself.
South.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Push back
Releasing
10
parking
to the
brake,
left.
3, 2, 1.
Release.
Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Okay,
It will start in the sequence.
start the engines, ignition switch to start, and
Yep.
engine number 2.
Hello, Virgin 1171 Airbus A340 with information on hotel requesting IFR clearance to Düsseldorf, fast 5.
We can start turning.
Virgin
Yeah.
1171.
Yeah, yeah.
Manchester
Get away,
ground.
get
Good day. I need you on an odd flight level. Can you accept flight level 330
So tail to the
or
left.
350?
Oh, tails to the left, sorry.
350 is
The
fine.
other left. The other left.
The other left. So I got confused with the
Virgin
tail facing south.
1171, you are clear
Yeah,
to
sorry.
Düsseldorf via the San Bowen Romeo departure and you squawk is 0472.
It's very
Yeah,
dark at
you're
this airport.
actually-
isn't it?
Clear to
Parked on the
Düsseldorf
line.
via the
You stop
Hamburg
it.
Robbie
Yeah.
departure for
This one,
This one, cruising, set
0472
parking brake, 3, 2, 1.
and
Parking
we'll
brake set.
accept price of a 350. Thank you.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Virgin 1171, make that flight level 330 as your fun focus.
Ground. You may
330.
disconnect.
Thank
Okay, sir.
For
Cleared to
better one,
disconnect. Pin has been removed. See
And
you
tell
at
me
the
when
Virgin
you
side.
1171, read back
Good
correct.
night. Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, we'll turn the lights on here.
And tell me when you want to start engine number 1.
Start engine number 1, 3, 2, 1.
Panning. So you got good pressure on the N2. So you got the fuel flow, EGT, and N1's all good.
I'm glad it started this time. Did
Oh,
you
the
have you put the
nightmare.
predictive wind shear on, by the way?
Did I
This
do it
time.
now?
Yeah. Did you put it on at the start? The only
I
reason
didn't.
is because it was always off on the the version of this.
Right. Well, the
Uh,
predictive wind shear was always off, yeah, and then we
Yeah.
normally switch it on. I normally switch it on for you.
Yeah, and
Or light up.
it must default to auto or must be
Sure,
on.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just on this one.
Ah, sure. Hey. Okay, you've got 2 engine starts if you want to do your ignition.
Okay, ignition switch to
Normal, yep.
Okay,
And
after start
APU.
checklist.
Your APU,
APU
bleed,
off and lead.
and I'll put the spoilers are armed 0 on the trim, flaps 1 for takeoff, and you've set the trim, and that all looks good. Super. So your after start checklist is engine anti-ice,
Not required.
engine mode selector,
Engine mode selector norm.
rudder trim,
Rudder trim set
and your pitch trim
is set.
is 0.4 up, yeah.
Oh,
And
sorry, 0.4 up, yeah. 0.3 up, would be fine.
Flight instruments we checked, and your ECAM status,
Ecam
Is normal.
status is normal. Yeah.
and that's your after start checklist. I'll get your taxi
Virgin
now. stand by.
1171, this one.
You see the
To
line
ask about
now,
the transit
switch
to
on
altitude.
lights.
This is 5,000 feet.
Easy235, request taxi.
Virgin 1171, so the transition altitude will be on the charts. I believe it is 5,000 feet. I'm not sure. Other than that, the transition flight level is 6,500. The transition altitude is on the charts, I believe.
Thank you. I'll open the charts right now.
And
Easy235, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Lima, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Locked.
Yes.
Easy235, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 23 right, via Lima, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet.
Via Lima, Papa, Kilo, and Juliet to Mike 1 for runway 23 right. Information is also 5,000 feet transalp for Manchester.
And the station that was blocking me, pass your message.
Okay, so you're clear to go.
Okay, and do you know the taxiways from here? Will you be able to?
I do indeed. If you can just continue on.
I've noticed that the MacDo computer using your tips here. Can park and brake off?
And park and brake is
KLM 1678 for now, taxi holding point Foxtrot 2.
Oh, look at you getting fancy putting in the taxi instructions on the MacDo computer. I like it.
I do listen, you know. I do listen.
That's very good. Because I'm sitting here scrambling for my pen. Where did I write that down?
So you're getting for KLM 1678?
Honestly, that's a killer tip.
KLM 1678
I wish I
for now,
had a
taxi holding point Foxtrot 2 via Juliet Echo and Foxtrot.
Exactly.
Foxtrot 2 via Juliet Echo and Foxtrot for KLM 1678.
Come to Malta. Malta, there's an interesting one, Dan.
So,
Malta.
am I going, sorry, left or?
Sorry, my apologies, straight ahead there.
Max ground, speedbird 29 Alpha, stand 16, aircraft type Airbus A320 near, requesting push and start.
And you're heading out towards
Alpha, just walk 3522 and then we'll get you going.
Malta, this is a good airport. That's a really nice airport to go to.
Speedbird 29 Alpha should be on squawk frequency now.
So you're heading up towards the runway.
Yeah.
No, left.
Oh, sorry, left, sorry.
KLM 1678 after the EasyJet, Airbus A320 passes from your right to left on Kilo, taxi holding point Mike 1.
Seems to be an aircraft there, so I'll give
Kilo and Juliet.
He's just after being told to give way to us, he's on VATSIM.
Yeah, okay.
After the taxiing aircraft passes from...
There you go, hear that after the taxiing aircraft, so he's being told. Hang on. Super.
KLM 1678 and the aircraft is taxiing from the right to left on Kilo.
Down. Cabin crew is good.
After the taxiing aircraft,
Excellent.
right to left, taxi via Kilo,
Speedbird 29 Alpha should be squawking the right frequency now.
It's very busy tonight.
It is, yeah. There's a few VATSIM in Manchester already.
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube
Virgin
and
1171,
Switch, so if you want to pop over to there, you can watch that on full screen if you want.
Virgin 1171, standard 2, push start is approved, face south.
Facing south, pushing south approved for Virgin 1171, thank you.
Speedbird 29 Alpha, stand 16, push start is approved, face
we don't
west.
have too much air traffic control, but we
Push start approved, will face west, Speedbird 29 Alpha.
Okay.
Easy235, unfortunately this isn't further. I'm on the Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight both of you.
And just ahead there you'll see a green taxi light going to the right. That's its position, Mike.
Okay, thank you.
And it's
235, Manchester ground, nothing further. I'm on the Unicom 122.8, have a nice flight both of you.
122.8, Easy235, thank you.
Good day, break, KLM 1678, unfortunately this isn't further. I'm on the Unicom.
There we go, 122.8, and Easy235 is lining up runway 23 right for departure. So he's basically handed us over to control ourselves now for departure. So you cleared onto the runway.
Okay. Yeah, it's the wrong way.
Lights and your strobes. I'll put the lights on for you.
Yeah.
US, TARA, brake fans is off, cameras off, memos are checked, and you are good to go. Manchester traffic, Easy 235, lining up and taking off runway 23 right, standby departure. So you say when?
Okay. Predictive wind shear is now off now, so do you want to put that on? Sorry, Jerry?
Oh, great spot. I love it.
Okay, spooling the engines.
Okay.
Seems to be stable. Toga.
Okay, Mantoga SRS, runway beyond thrust is blue. Thrust is set. Indications are normal. $100 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. Tell me when you want AP1.
Okay, level climb. Put the nose down, following the flight director, and autopilot engaged.
And pilot moves AP1 checks just time SRS and go around track. Right, wanna... Oh, that's okay. You're out for the moment.
Okay, flaps 0.
Flap 0.
After takeoff checklist, please.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Your packs.
On.
And the APU.
APU off.
Your bar reference.
Bar reference set once, set twice, and set 3 times.
That's the after takeoff checklist complete.
Wow, the views. And do you know what? The weather actually is. I don't know what it's looking like on your side, but it seems to be there.
Yeah, it is. There's a bit of weather there, all right. Hopefully it's come back online. So your speed out star.
Yep. Check.
Manchester traffic, Easy 235, climbing flight level 250.
We got to wait for that response, Jerry. So.
No. We just told them we're climbing to flight level
230. Thanks for the subscription. I like that animation, Jerry.
That's cool, isn't it?
Thanks for that subscription on YouTube. It means a lot. Thank you.
Set standard.
Standard. Set once, set twice, and set 4 times.
Ooh, you're sharp. You got to it before me.
I beat you to it. But look at these clouds. Look how they're sitting. How cool is that?
It's actually very good. I just want to ask you, because we're flying the experimental version this evening, do you have the auto thrust button engaged on the main panel of the AP1?
Thank you. That was not activated. Thanks.
Okay, I just saw something running away on my side, which actually makes it really, really interesting that your controls is doing the job. It was actually following you.
Yeah.
So you're past 10,000 feet.
That's 10,000 feet, so...
All your lights, put those in. And the side on your sides.
Wing lights, should they be on?
It's up to you. You're the captain.
Okay.
John says, yeah, it's nice to have some ATC. Yes, exactly, John. If you know anybody who can provide a bit more service for us on their route, great. Thank you very much.
Jerry Nordman, the new FS looks so good. It does, honestly, it's so cool. Thanks, Jerry, for subscribing. I do appreciate it. And TD15 on Twitch has said, you're doing a return flight as well? Not this evening, but we'll be doing more of these joint flights, and you know, probably do a couple more maybe this week. So if you're not already subscribed to YouTube,
Monster traffic, speedbird 299 for approaching Mike 1 for runway 23 right takeoff. Anyone incoming that I need to know about?
Then make sure you subscribe over on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So you're doing this only for future lives. So how are we looking then, Jerry? So obviously we've got to obviously deal with the next point.
Traffic, nothing heard on approaches to 23 right, going ahead with takeoff, speedbird 29 Alpha.
I'll give you a couple of extra points there. You can just put them in direct, or I'll be able to tidy them up on the fly. But my head is in here looking at the bits and pieces, okay?
Okay. Jerry, you were a little bit quiet on that mic. I don't know if you were looking away.
I was looking away there. Is that any better?
That's better, yeah.
Okay. So Hunley picks up both Fenmes. That's what we need to be concentrating on. And we have those there. You can clear the discontinuity there in the box. That'll tie up that part of the flight plan.
Sorry, that's not what I wanted.
Yeah, no. It's actually a great feature that fly-by-wire has modeled as well, where you can actually create your own waypoints. That's true to life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can actually do that as well. Now, I've experimented with this earlier on, where I was actually making up my own points using GPS coordinates and what we call place, bearing, and distance, and it's very good. It really is good. It's that's more for the advanced side. We'll probably do that in a longer flight and show you exactly what that feature is.
Yeah, John Hamilton on YouTube has said the shared cockpit is nice. There's a lot to remember to do alone. I agree. Jerry's my safety net as well, you know, just in case things do go wrong. I mean, before he'd be watching me struggle as a single pilot operations.
Clear of runway 23 right.
But the last few flights we've done, done a few shared flights, haven't we? The ND looks like someone's got an etcher sketch for Christmas, and trying to learn.
That's alright for the moment. What you can do is, if you go direct to PIXUP, that should tidy that up. Again, this is the experimental version, so there might be a few bugs in this, but we'll get there.
Is it listed? Sorry.
Yeah, PIX. It was at the very top there, about the second one down.
Sorry, do you want to select it for us?
Yeah, one moment. We just have a look here. I'll just go back up there. I'm about to go way down past the plan. Okay, let's go direct. If I press direct again, it picks up. There it is there. And then start it. Nav. There we go. Is that better?
That's better, thank you.
No worries. It was doing what it was supposed to do, except it was showing an etch and sketch line, as you like to call it, not continuous with the line. It was doing the right thing.
And look at that, I don't know if you can see that on your ND as well.
No, that's different on my one here. So if you go direct to Pixel.
Okay. So it's going to direct to Listo, isn't it?
Okay, go direct to
Betpo?
Yeah, do that one. Betpo, yeah. That's a common one we have here.
Okay.
And is that tidying up your ND?
No, I think it might be the experimental side of things.
Sure.
That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. Yours was okay, wasn't it?
Yeah, mine was actually looking pretty alright here. Okay, climb flight level 370.
Climb 370. And Fly with Richard said, have you tried VR yet in the flight sim? No, I haven't. I don't own a VR set, but this one I'm using at the moment is Track IR5, which is pretty cool. Works quite well.
Okay, can you try go direct to Kilo Oscar Kilo?
Yeah, 2 seconds. Go direct to Kilo
Oscar Kilo. Yeah, there's some anomalies with the shared cockpit and the experimental version, so trying to pick a point further on down the line where the 2 flight plans on both sides will actually line up. And then so how does that look when you're ND?
Still looking very. I think the further we go down the line, I think it will clear up. I think.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it.
Well, I'll keep an eye on your side because it's looking fairly okay on my side here.
Okay. Have we got TCAS on? Because apparently TCAS is working.
It is on. Yeah, it is on.
Should we be able to see it on RND traffic?
If there's traffic in the area and close by, within say 40 to 80 nautical miles, you should see targets.
Roy May, Nard 1 looks like spaghetti, you said. Yeah, it's true. Thanks for the shares, thanks for the follows. Is it on autopilot now? Yes, it's on autopilot. I think that it's so it's called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 is the software. Okay, Basky on YouTube has said, I live a walk away from the Airbus factory at Howden Airport. You should do a live flying a Beluga to there if you're both up for it. That would be awesome.
We have a Beluga.
I don't think there is one on the on Flight Sim yet. Actually, that'd be pretty cool though.
So I'm just going to put some more points in the box there, Dan. Just get us closer to Frankfurt, and I'll actually stick in the arrival as well for runway 25 right. 25 center actually, nice. 25 center.
And have we got some real ATC, haven't we, over at Frankfurt? Is that still open?
Yeah, so hopefully they'll give us some more direction, I think. Yeah.
You guys are doing what many of us only dream of doing. Well, we're in a flight simulator at the moment, shared cockpit, so, or should we say, on a flight simulator, not in one. But Jerry, he's a real-life Airbus A320 pilot. I'm a real-life private pilot, but not a commercial pilot.
Aha, okay. I see there's a lot of extra stuff in here. So let me just try and tidy up this box properly.
Okay. How's the exterior view? We can have a look at the external view while Jerry's clearing the box up.
Okay, the box is cleared on my side. However, again, still be a little bit different on your side there than what you're reading, you know.
Yeah, I think I need to clear out Betpo. Can I try and do that?
Well, you're going direct to Kilo Oscar Kilo, yeah?
Kilo Oscar Kilo, but after that it's got Betpo, so shall I just clear that out?
It's clear. The next point should be Ferdi, not Betpo.
Oh, okay, that's where it's going wrong, so we can do that.
Okay, take that out.
And the next one's big for me, so I can take that out.
Yeah, take that out.
And then after that it's Hon. Should I take that out?
Take out Hon, yeah.
And next one is SPI.
That's perfect. Clear the discontinuity now. Does that look good?
I'm just going to switch my display just to see if it'll refresh it. There we go. I think that's better. There we go. It's cleared. Just have to refresh. There we go. Blimey, these.
Again, it's the experimental bits, but hey, we can live with it.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for the likes and shares over on TikTok, and thanks for tapping that screen. It does help push this live out to other aviation fans that are interested in Airbus and general A to B flying. There's about 7 people watching over on the YouTube and about 3 people watching over on Twitch as well. For those that are interested in following those other accounts, then please do hop over onto the YouTube and give me a subscription. If you are a public subscriber, you will pop up on that screen on the live stream to everybody that's watching here. So if you've got public subscriber settings on YouTube, you will get a nice little animation and your name mentioned if you subscribe to YouTube. So yeah, thanks ever so much for the support and the continued likes. It's fantastic. Yeah, John Hamilton, I hope the external view was okay. It's a bit dark out there, isn't it? A bit dark. Yeah, not much to look at outside, I'm afraid. If it was a day flight, then there'd certainly be more to look at, that's for sure. Notice the terrain on ND is still in on. That would be great to see some of the terrain on the ND screen.
Yeah, I rolled it back to the stable version there a few days ago, and that was actually working again.
Oh, really?
So when they do actually have that, which again, I'd rather be working towards development, or if we're feeling risky like tonight, obviously we'll go with the experimental version. However, when that feature was working there a few weeks ago, it was really good. It was emulated very well.
What was that click sound? Did you press something?
Oh, that was me just disarming the spoiler. That's my apologies, Captain. I should have done.
It's okay. We haven't actually turned the seatbelt signs off, so we'll do that. They're probably desperate.
Oh yes.
They're probably desperate for the loo. We'll soon see. Does he reply on TikTok, user 815535051? Yeah, I reply on TikTok. So I can see all your comments on both TikTok, Twitch and YouTube. So wherever you are watching from, then I'll pick them up. Obviously I think there's 7 people watching on YouTube at the minute, 3 watching over on Twitch, and 94 people watching over on TikTok, all roundabout. So it's really good to see everybody choosing the different platforms to watch on. So, and for those that are just joining, we're going from Manchester to Frankfurt. Hey Kim, how you doing? Good evening, Dan and Co. So yeah,
Kim's here.
Yeah, Kim's a super fan on these lives recently. She's been on board every flight, I think, in the last week. It's been great.
She even put up with it the other night when we had 450 people on TikTok. That was a tight squeeze down the back. She was there saying hello.
Definitely. I've just noticed. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? AP1 on 1, flight director 2, and also throttle. So yeah. I was just trying to work out whether that's new to the experiments or whether that.
No, that's exactly what you should be seeing there, and
okay.
I've seen that in the previous version as well.
So YouTube title is Shared Cockpit EasyJet A320 Manchester to Frankfurt MS Flight Sim 2020. If you type in if you just go to my TikTok bio, there's a link tree there. You can click straight to my YouTube, and you'll get it straight away, essentially. I'm one of your best passengers. There's no doubt, Kim. There's no doubt, Kim. No bogey said barrel roll. Joking.
One to go.
What is the joystick for this game? We're both using the Thrustmaster Airbus A320 side stick and throttle quadrants. Works really well, to be honest. It's not obviously exact to the real thing, but and I've got Jerry's word for that. I mean, what's your opinion actually? Do you want to just talk about the differences with that?
Yeah, okay, there is slight differences in it. Regards of feedback, you obviously don't get too much feedback on the real Airbus versus what's on that joystick, so that's neither here nor there. Regards of the thrust levers and gear and fuel, do you know what? It's pleasant. It's worth a few pounds if you're a sim enthusiast. But if you're looking for real authentic feel in regards of what the thrust levers would be, what the gear would be, the spoilers and so forth, maybe a little bit more work would need to be done on that.
Yeah, I mean, just for someone that hasn't, had the hands on an Airbus quadrant before in real life, I can tell that it needs a little bit more weight or sort of resistance to it. I think I know I've timed up the resistance, but it just but then again, it's all made to a cost at the end of the day. They've got to draw the line somewhere, otherwise it'd be probably sort of near to the £1,000 mark if you wanted to. It was probably close to the real thing.
I suppose I could answer that a different way. Would I, after having this now for the last couple of weeks, would I buy it again? Yes, I would.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I would.
And I wouldn't do without it now, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's been great, absolutely great. I just wish that they had, they just added a few things like the pull-up on the flaps and the armed feature for the speed.
There is small things there that would have been quite nice.
That would have been nice.
I'm just looking at the HEC now for Europe. It's quite busy. I'd say we should be getting contacted by Amsterdam now.
Fantastic.
Oh, we might just be going to the South World airspace. Just give me 30 seconds now.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be able to find out for you.
Oh, thanks for the subscription on YouTube. So like I did promise, people that subscribe and are a public subscriber on YouTube will get a nice fancy animation pop-up, and you'll be able to see your name in lights over across the stream. So thanks for subscribing, Eric Collins, as well. As well as Razu Abu Bakar. Hi NCK, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. And again, thanks for those subscribes over on the YouTube side. Ciao, how you doing? I do appreciate the follows and shares, etc. So we're doing a shared cockpit over from Manchester to Frankfurt this evening. What is your name? It's Dan, Queen 56785, and on board our first officer is Jerry. So he's a real Airbus A320 pilot. And I'm a private pilot in real life, even though I would like my commercial license at some point. But I do appreciate everybody that's watching over on the YouTube side. I think there's only about 7 people watching over on the YouTube side, but I do appreciate everybody. Dan, did you go to Warlitt High School? No, I went to Woodhouse. Not far from Warlitt, I suppose. No, it's not too bad. What's your flight time there? So flight time, so estimated arrival into Frankfurt is going to be 7:30. Our current time is 7:10 roughly at the moment, so we've got 40 minutes roughly coming into Frankfurt. Of course, if we skip a few points on our charts, then I'm sure we can get there a little bit sooner, or it could be delayed if we get vectored around, of course, So.
Exactly. See what they have in store for us en route,
It's going to be good. Kim said, are you thinking of flying commercial in reality? Oh man, what do you reckon, Jerry?
I reckon you should answer that. You really should.
Look, I'm really seriously contemplating going commercial route and getting my ACP hours and flying for an airline. To be honest, I'm really seriously thinking about it this year. Time will tell, and I'll obviously update anybody over on my sort of TikTok and YouTube. Kim thinks I should. Jerry said he's not brave enough to share a real cockpit with me, though. That's the only thing. With my landings, yeah. I'm not joking.
No, we in fairness, we had a small chat about this, and it's a really, I think it's the natural progression then for you,
Yeah, I think so. I'd love it. I mean, it has been a long sort of life dream of becoming an airline pilot, commercial. The plane guy said, are you playing on VATSIM? Yeah, it's VATSIM where you can track us actually. What's our flight number, Jerry? Is it
EZ235?
EZ235, so you can track us on VATSIM radar if you want to. Dan, you should follow whatever your goals are, NCK said on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, there's only one thing though. I think I'm going to have to rob a bank or something. I am only joking, of course, but it's not cheap going the next step. That's the only thing. So, any chance of a free ticket if you are both sailing?
I'm looking for a free ticket.
Thank you. Have a safe flight. Thanks, plane guy. Like you say, you can follow us over on the VATSIM radar if you want to track the flight number.
Yeah, just looking at the radar now at this moment in time, I'd say probably the next 5 minutes we should get picked up with an ATC service.
Oh, fantastic. Dan, also my Instagram is Nick and I 99. Oh, okay. Yeah, just I'll check you out on there on the Instagram side.
Here's the question that always comes through, Dan. Is this just a simulator?
Yeah, it's just a simulator. It is just a simulator. I've just got to be honest with everybody, because there's obviously quite a few people that come in there, and the graphics are getting so detailed now that it can, at first glance, it can even fool, the best of you, even from a distance. Because obviously on the likes of TikTok, you've obviously got a small screen to reference that. I know I've got an overlay, and you might see the occasional mouse or whatever, mouse cursor. But yeah, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we're flying from Manchester to Frankfurt virtually, and you'll see where we're positioned on the map here. Yeah, let's just zoom in. Okay, so we're in the channel at the moment. So we're not far. We're off the coast of Dunkirk. Security wouldn't allow this for real. I don't think it would be wise to do this sort of thing for real. To be honest, I think it would be a little bit unprofessional. I don't know. Is there actual rules set out, the policies in the airlines, Jerry? Do you know of, or is it just the for
what exactly?
Or
yeah,
FaceTime,
it's you're very busy while you're flying, so it's not something that you'd want to be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, Savannah. How you doing? So welcome to the stream. So we're virtually flying. So Microsoft Flight Simulator virtually flying from Manchester to Frankfurt this evening. Thank you, Randy. I'm just wondering whether that's a name just to get up there, but we'll see. It's a very German name, that. Yeah, it's so expensive. It is so expensive. So if you want your names in lights, for the subscriptions on the YouTube, then and you're a public subscriber, then don't forget to go over and subscribe to YouTube. For those that are watching on Twitch and TikTok, for those that are watching on YouTube, don't forget to follow me on TikTok and Twitch as well. Make sure you follow over on that side, because I do try to go live on all platforms, but there will be times when I'll probably go live on just one platform, for instance, live at an airfield or something. So shall we, when we get to Kilo Oscar Kilo waypoint, shall we check our fuel and just make sure the fuel is right?
I'm just expecting a call from air traffic control any second.
All right. Well, I will. If you get called up, then I will check the fuel and obviously wait for you to come off just to confirm that with you, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll give them a complimentary call.
So, what air traffic control are we getting in touch with soon?
I believe this is Amsterdam. I'll just call them up on 134.
Okay.
Before they call me, I'll call them.
So Amsterdam sort of covers like Dunkirk and Calais area, does it? Sort of as well.
The Amsterdam
control.
Actually, I'm just thinking. I'll tell you now. One moment. I just call them because I don't have it quite defined here on the map. So I'll just see what it says here.
Thank you.
Radar, good evening. EasyJet 235 level at 370 to Coxie.
Out of my airspace, this is north of Philly in Lehman, so Unicorn
228, EasyJet 235. Okay, this is just a bit of a small bit of wrong information I have here. Don't worry, we'll just keep going. If we penetrate airspace, they'll give us a call.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, to be honest, it seemed like he was very distant on the radio anyway, so we might have been out of reach wherever you were trying to contact.
Sure.
I think that was the case. Oh, thank you, TikTok Scotland. He said this is far my favourite TikTok channel by a mile. Wow. What plane are we on? Hopefully not Ryanair, as they are point and land planes. Do you know though, Ryanair has got one of the best TikTok aviation, for airline accounts. I think
they are actually good. They are good.
They're absolutely got the. Because they're a bit like, Audi, when they sort of copy brands and have a bit of a dispute, they, rather than hide behind it, they literally make it a public argument, which is hilarious.
Absolutely.
And a bit like Ryanair, they will sort of play on the fact that, we'll charge for seats and we'll charge for that, and, just make a bit of a, thing. But at the end of the day, they are doing it to a price point. So, when they, people get irate that they're late at the gate for 10 minutes and they won't sort of excuse the 10 minutes sort of cut off. And I'm afraid that Jerry will probably tell you that, it costs, if you don't depart on your actual estimated time, then I think there's costs to the airline, isn't there? There's additional fees.
Yeah, it depends on your setup and your contract, but I'll give you a tiny sample of the contract. I knew an airline once, they were in a contract for a certain period of time, and the contract that they were doing for another airline, it's called the wet leasing, if they were late off the stand for every minute, the company was fined £600 per minute.
Wow.
Now, it's not that much for everyone, but it gives you an example as to what can, what kind of charges could be done.
Which is mad, isn't it? So it all depends on the contract. So if obviously Ryanair have something similar, then you can see why they don't allow lateness, or they charge extra for that sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe. Kim couldn't believe the prices in that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it can be. It depends on the situation, the contracts, what you're doing, where you are even. Heathrow, you could imagine, and I don't know, you can imagine the kind of charges could be if you're late off the stand there. Bear in mind, they would have, a high occupancy rate and set times and so forth. I'm just having a quick look here, Dan. I see the weather may be back. Look at the tailwind we have.
Oh, blimey. 124 knots of tailwind. Wow.
So it looks like there's some element of the weather is back.
And I think that, if you look at the clouds, and, it looks pretty, it's not a clear sky, that's for sure,
Well, hopefully. I can even see one guy in the distance there. I don't know what you can see. Is right on the nose, right in the distance.
I can see that. And is that too far to go on our TCAS, is it?
It probably would be. That I don't know. Let me just switch the TCAS to above. It could be, if he's more than 2,700.
Oh, okay.
There he is.
Alive
You
now,
can see him, look, they're all there. I must have switched them on above. Okay.
How cool is that?
The TCAS isn't technically working correctly. However,
Okay.
I'll take it.
Okay, alright, that's cool. Can't see anything, it's too dark outside. I know, it's really... what's your speed now? Cherry, or Cheryl has said 2.5, 2.51, 5.2, is it something like that?
No, that's their indicated speed. Currently we're at decimal 7/8, so 78% speed is sound. However, if you want it in old-fashioned money, if you look up in the top left of the ND there, it says the GS 564. That's the ground speed is 564 knots. So we call that 630 miles per hour.
Long. So you call that 600 and...
approximately 630 miles per hour.
Wow,
so
that's crazy, isn't it?
1,200 to 1,300 kilometers per hour. For new money, as they say.
Yeah. Do military aircraft use TCAS? Should that make them traceable?
Yes, I can actually put my hand up to say we got a TCAS from a military aircraft once.
Oh, really?
So yeah, it was. They popped on. They strategically can switch it on and off when needed. If that makes sense. If they're approaching a civilian airspace, they probably would put the TCAS on as good airmanship, and then if they were just in their own military zones, they probably wouldn't need to. That's my guess, though. That's my guess.
Yeah, that's legendary Simpy. Can you see that?
Yep. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, my name is Jerry.
Thanks, guys. Always wondered that. No problem. I mean, I say Jerry answered that because, like I say, he flies these Airbus aircraft for real, so makes sense. I'm just going to answer something just quickly over.
Sure.
So if you want to just take control for a short while, Joe.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just have a little look out here. I actually see we have an aircraft at our level coming close enough towards us, so hopefully the TCAS does his job. But just having a little look down at the box at the moment. I'm expecting the runway 25 center in Frankfurt, so we have that actually set up now. At this stage, I thought we would have got some control from air traffic control, but they haven't seemed to call us just yet, so interesting. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, because the radar looked pretty active when we were before we come on.
I'm just going to switch something up onto your screen there. I'm going to go in a little bit and have a look. Oh, here we go. ATC, lag away there. 2472. Hey, we got some ATC.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Where are you flying to? So we're flying to Frankfurt. So what's our time now? So, okay, so we should be down in half hour. And we're at 37,000 feet, so...
okay, I just got to give these a shout then.
Yeah, okay. Great.
Radar, good evening, EasyJet235, we're level 370 to Spikyville. Radar, good evening, EasyJet235, level 370 to Spikyville.
EasyJet235, Langen, hello, identified, cleared Onogo 3 Alpha arrival, proceed direct Onogo.
Readability 2, can you confirm again?
Cleared Onogo 3 Alpha arrival, proceed direct Onogo.
Onogo 3 Alpha arrival en route direct to Onogo, EasyJet235. Excellent, that's the one we have on the box. We anticipate that one well, so direct to Onogo.
Okay. Direct?
Yeah, direct to Onogo and insert. That's the job. So the Unugo 3 Alpha arrival. If you just look up at your screen there, Dan, and for everybody, just zoom in on it.
Yeah.
So we can see what's going to happen here. I'll pop up. I'll take control of the screen.
You've got control of the screen, yeah.
So I'm going to bring that down here. He has cleared us out this arrival called Unugo. So we're going to that point there. If you can, so you're focused in on
Langer schon gelandet, Skyline 613, Passport 376, class level 3900 direct.
Okay, so this is Unugo. And the next point then we'll be going to Ivil and Ivil Rambo, and then there's all these ORNAV points, right?
Yeah.
We just basically stay along these points. And if I zoom out a bit, you can see it takes us downwind of the runway. As we pass the runway, all the way down, we just maintain what we call manual heading when we get to here. The radar will pick us up for radar.
And Skyline 613, 5 minutes out of scope.
I'll set up runway 25 center. They could switch it to the other runway.
Okay, Skyline
If they
613,
do,
danke.
I'll sort all that out, and the last final is when you just fly in.
Okay.
So, with you, 340
how does it join up with the runway? Is that so? What happens if, like, I know we don't have radar control and they don't vector us in because there's no direct path to?
Correct.
Yeah.
The procedure on the airport here is you maintain that arrival. Now he might shorten this arrival down, so there's a little trick. We got to start to use the 3 times your height thing and get down early sometimes.
Yeah.
But if we maintain a heading, the radar will always pick you up and bring you in. So it's effectively it's their procedures in Frankfurt. They will radar back to you for the last 2 minutes.
So
if you lost comms, there's procedures that you have to go in and start studying those and making sure you have those correct.
Yeah, okay. Andrew B over on YouTube said, hi, I was asking about flying costs, was just on TikTok, now on YouTube. So are you a captain? So Jerry's a captain over at the first officer seat. I mean, it's how backwards is that, you know? But I'm a private pilot in real life, not a commercial pilot. But the costs for commercial anywhere between £60,000 to £120,000 roughly. It really depends on where you study. Private pilot's license anywhere between sort of £8,000 and £10,000. So big difference there. When ATC isn't available.
EasyJet 235, proceed direct ram up. When ready, descend to reach flight level 110 at ram up.
Did you catch that, Jerry?
Sorry, I missed that. Sorry.
I think he was trying to get in touch with you.
Okay, I'll call him.
But his radio is very quiet, very quiet.
Okay. EasyJet 235, say again, please.
EasyJet 235, proceed direct ram up. When ready, descend to reach flight level 110 at ram up.
Sorry, readability 2. Could you say, repeat, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but every pilot, every other pilot don't have any problems with reading.
Yeah, we may have a small problem with this end. If you could just one more time, would be great, please. Thank you. Oh,
I'm going to just turn the volume up on my side so if we can catch a little bit more. Okay, I think you send it over text.
Yeah.
Ramon.
Lange Radar, wunderschönen guten Abend, Lufthansa 6 Victor Tango at flight level 320.
Okay, he hasn't sent it to me.
Okay, so
6 Victor Tango lang,
EasyJet 235 descend to Rambob. When ready, descend flight level 110 to reach Rambob.
Okay, so descend flight level 110. And EasyJet 235 descend on flight level 110 to Rambo. So he wants us at flight level 110 by Rambo. Okay? Yeah. We'll keep an eye on that.
Lufthansa 6 Papa X-ray, descend flight level 250 to reach at RPEC.
Descent level 250 to reach at RPEC.
I have just turned the ATC up a little bit on my side. Probably.
And did it help?
It has helped, to be fair, so probably worth going into settings and just turn the ATC up on your side.
Did it there? I just did it. There we go. So let's see what happens now.
I think it's a lot quieter than Manchester.
Yeah.
Scandinavian 8 in the Bravo, lang hello at
Yeah, it's a bit better.
Yeah. It's not great. Very strong accent as well, I suppose. That's
Langenrede, guten Abend, Lufthansa 2029er.
thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares.
2029er, lang hello identified, climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Lufthansa 2029er.
Das ist 169er Alpha, contact Bremen on 128.75, bye-bye.
Andrew says he left it a bit late. He's 41 now. I do not believe that is too late. In my career, the oldest that I've heard actually going all the way, I think he ended up being 51, 52. And he successfully got a job with an airline.
Langenrede, schönen guten Abend. Lufthansa Cargo 1443, Pacific 0, direct IU.
Funny enough, I said the same thing to Jerry as well.
6 Victor Tango, proceed direct ARPEC.
I said the same thing
Direct ARPEC, Lufthansa 6 Victor Tango.
To yourself, you know, with...
das Servus,
would you ever...
Lima Romeo, vielleicht
yeah, I've left it too late, you know.
Yeah.
Lima Romeo,
Lake Giner is the same. However, you
can... 6 von Tresbeck.
That used to be a thing.
Hello, Lufthansa 3 November, passing level 3, 1H, descending to 50
I'm just turning the ACC down now because it seems to have gone now, but I'll only for my benefit, you probably keep it up a second. Just for the stream, it's overtaking your voice.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, so Andrew, it's not too late, as Jerry said, so he's had cadets come in, a lot older, so...
Jerry, you'll be awesome flying together in reality. I don't know, I might frighten you, Kim.
He is on commission though, by the way, that's why.
Oh yes.
He's on 10%. Next question, surely after takeoff at flying altitude you do nothing for hours. I used to live in Dubai, so I was surrounded by Emirates staff. So, I mean, obviously, one thing that we do need to monitor is fuel, you know, and if you check in, Jerry will probably be able to answer this, but you should be checking the systems and cross-checking, looking for alternatives.
Absolutely.
You know, just in case things do go wrong at certain points. So you should be planning all the way ahead. You know, obviously there will be times where there'll be times that you can chat or a little bit, you know, and relax a little bit, but
direct to Rambo BZ235. So direct to Rambo.
Direct to Rambo. Direct to Rambo.
Yeah, in the cruise, you're constantly monitoring the systems, your fuel, the management of your fuel. Maybe even looking into ways of can we save a bit of fuel by asking for a direct. We got a direct there to Rambo. That could save 10 kilos of fuel, and it may not sound much in the grand scheme of a jetliner, but when those 10 kilos add up over the flight, and then you do it over your whole fleet, and you multiply it out by the days, it's quite a significant saving. So it's all about cost management as well.
And just while we're on that, shall we have a look at the plates for our...
Sure.
And just get prepared for that.
Okay, so I have runway 25 center. If you actually look in the box, put in the data.
Okay, so I'll just get the data created on here. So let's have a look at the charts.
Station ticket.
Come on, Zafia, 1 Quebec.
Da wir wandern Quebec lang, Leute, die fahren kurz direkt Marburg.
Direct Marburg, so 1 Quebec.
So what style are we using?
We're using well, actually, he's after now clearing us past our arrival point. But what I'm going to do is just look for the digital agents at the airport to see are they looking for a particular runway or are we allowed to pick our own, okay?
Okay.
So
Virtual mixes. No, Joey wouldn't have flown with Pilot Geezer off TikTok. He flies the 747, and I don't believe. I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Pilot Geezer hasn't flown Airbus before. So Joey, I don't think you've flown any 747s, have you?
I've seen Pilot Geezer on TikTok. No, I haven't flown with him. Obviously, he flies a different aircraft, different airline. But yeah, I do follow on TikTok. I do enjoy his TikToks.
Oh, he's fantastic. I do enjoy it. Yeah.
I have to say, every time I see him answering a question, he's always very clear, and it's great the way he gets that across. Even to the point of, if somebody's not involved in aviation, he answers it in such a way that you don't have to be involved in aviation to understand it. So I would highly suggest give him a look up, like, if you're interested.
What's the website called for the flight plan? So we use SimBrief to get the flight plan filed, sorry, not filed, but planned. And the charts is something called Navigraph. Simply lovely virtual mix.
Yeah, that's the catchphrase. Okay, so it's going to be runway 25 left, and do you want me to set that box up here?
You're a little quiet on the mic, Joey.
Pardon?
A little bit quiet on the mic.
Okay, would you like me to set up runway 25 left for you?
Yes, please, if you don't mind.
Okay. I think it's the ATC.
Is it Zulu? Is it?
It's the Zulu one, yeah. 25 left.
We have connected SimBrief with Navigraph, but the thing is, we're using a shared cockpit. So actually, my SimBrief details are different to Jerry's, who's the first officer, and we're using his details, and it doesn't link up with my Navigraph. So yeah. So that's the reason why. So I have to manually bring it in. So he's got it linked, and it also, when I'm flying single pilot, then I can bring it all in. So yeah, no, it's okay. Legendary, simply, yeah. Yeah, thanks to those that are watching over on YouTube. There's 10 people watching over on YouTube, believe it or not, now, which it's the numbers are rising. So thanks for the subscriptions over on there. And for those that have been watching the stream on TikTok, you've already noticed that if you do subscribe on YouTube as a public subscriber, your name pops up over on all the streams across Twitch, across TikTok, and across YouTube. So pretty cool. So if you do head over to YouTube and subscribe, and you're a public subscriber in your settings, then you will get a mention over on the stream. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it. Yeah, and well, both Andrews, Andrew B and Andrew Power. Thanks for obviously your comments over on YouTube. I appreciate it. How are we doing for our descents at the moment? Because we were supposed to be cleared to 110 by Rambob.
Yeah, 110. So you've basically 5,000 feet to go. 120.8, so easy 235. Thank you. This is going to get busy.
Okay, can you make the altitude changes, by the way, because it's very quiet on the ATC due to the stream.
Okay, yeah, that's okay. I'll call it down.
Or you shout them out again, basically.
Sure. Arrival, good evening, East 235, descend on flight level 11021. Frankfurt arrival, good evening, Easy 235, descend on flight level 110 to Rambob.
Easy 235, sorry for the delay, hello, identified. Information, Juliet expect ILS 25 left, descend flight of Atlanta, sir.
Expect runway 25 left and confirm clear level, please.
Descend flight of Atlanta, sir.
Descend flight level 90, Easy 235.
Descend the flight Mike Foxtrot, turn left heading 230, clear ladder 25 left.
So flight level 90 blue, and 25 left is what we have.
Left 220, get ILS 25 left of Delta 5 Mike Foxtrot.
Thank
Oh, you've got it in.
Sorry, yeah, I heard that. He seems a lot clearer on the ACC than
Atari
the
406
other
London
guy.
radar identified. Information Juliet. Expect ILS 25 left.
Legend Diff,
Information
hi,
Juliet
on
is
Twitch.
25 next to Atari 406.
Legend FIFA, sorry, Legend FIFA, Legend FIFA, hi on Twitch, how you doing? By the way, before you go, if you've got APL, ACPL, is it possibly easier and cheaper to get your CPL? So, I think you mean the AT... Yeah, so the ATPL is part of the CPL, essentially the exams that determine whether it's an ACPL or not, with the multi-engine rating, isn't it? I think it's all together.
Yeah. Just Chicago 4. Yeah, the Chicago 1 on Langan radar identified. Climb unrestricted,
from the Discord server. I've actually deleted, I've decided I'm not going to do Discord, only because of moderating and stuff, so I haven't banned you, mate. So, sorry I've literally just got rid of the Discord. I'm actually going to go down the route of Patreon instead, eventually, with extra content. So, yeah, sorry about that. I sort of done it unannounced. I just didn't really want the responsibility, so yeah, sorry about that. Thanks for the likes and shares on TikTok, and thanks for the follows, thanks for the subscriptions over on YouTube, and follows on Twitch.
Okay, so your speed's going back to 250 knots. Just as a T, Nana Papa Charlie, Langan radar identified. Info Juliet, expect ILS Yankee 25 right.
Behaving itself for now.
Okay, I've just turned the ATC down.
I can barely hear you when he's talking.
Hopefully that's a little bit better on that side.
Technical 15 Nana Papa Charlie, fly heading to
is that better, Andrew, over on YouTube? Can you hear me a little bit better?
The heading is 350, sir.
350, sorry for that,
Be right back, Kim has said. Thanks for being part of this. So we're down to 10,000 feet, so landing lights on, yeah?
Past 10, so you like seatbelts.
Seatbelts.
Select your
Langan radar, good evening, Lufthansa
speed.
A290 airborne, passing 5,000 feet, climbing to flight level 70, modem 7 Mike.
Bye-bye. I will call everyone. Break.
Okay, just trying to get this sound down a little bit.
I'll just do this for you because it's quite important. Speed is selected, and we don't want them to give out to us and do something wrong.
No, that's fine.
So I just selected your speed and you activated the approach phase. So your cabin crew?
Cabin crew notified.
Seatbelts?
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Seatbelts?
Seatbelts set on. Also, yeah, so.
Briefing for runway 25 left, which I have that in the box for you. Oh,
yeah.
I also know, so I'm after putting on the ILS there for you. Oh, there. Okay, it's not tuned in yet, that's fine. That's your pushing.
Is the other guy on live or streaming? Do you know what, Jerry?
Yeah.
It would be great to actually have you streaming on your side of things as well. I think we should start doing that. Both of us basically live on our streams.
Yeah, we might look into it.
Yeah.
Heading 060 approved. How many miles do you need it?
Ledger Sim back with you on Twitch. Thanks, Mighty Trucker. Thanks for joining me over that side. By the way, thanks for the likes and shares. Yep, sorry, go on.
Just for a tiny little brief on this. When we do land on runway 25 left in Frankfurt, it's going to be very busy on the ground, I would imagine, as well, okay?
Yeah.
So this is going to be where there'll be two guys keeping their eyes out, as well as trying to follow the taxi plate. So the key to it is going to be nice and slow taxi, while I figure out exactly where they want us to go.
Okay, and what I will do is have the Navigraph and the plates up as well, just
I'm
so that
going
I
to
can.
request a stand called Victor 118. It'll make it easy taxi from where we are down between the two runways, down the end, and try and steer clear of all traffic on the ground, so to speak. But hey, let's see what they want us to do.
Okay, no worries.
This is the kilo to the island again, please.
So the island.
This is 3 second November, turn left heading 210, descent flight for latitude. Sorry for 6 again, you're heading at 010 at very opposite of the flight now.
010, I thought you said 210 and I read that back at Arizona.
Okay, then I was paying attention as well. November 55 Bravo 0, contact Lego radar 125.
Yeah, it's going to be busy.
It is. It's going to be busy. Busy here tonight. That makes it all more challenging.
Hello, Nuclear Limit over on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. So we're just about to land into Frankfurt. We're not far off now. We'll have to probably have a sterile.
London radar, Lufthansa A320, request further climb.
Lufthansa A320 identified. I will put it into traffic.
No worries, thank you, sir. Lufthansa A320.
And in the real world situation, is it below?
It's very difficult to hear you, Dan. I can't hear you there.
Sorry, below 10,000 feet, is that where you have the sterile cockpit in the real world situation?
Sterile cockpit, yeah. There'll be very little chatting going on there. Full concentrating on the approach.
This is P taking a November descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1009.
P taking November descending 4,000 feet, 1009.
Langradar, hello, Lufthansa 088, passing 2,400, climb sensor Maroon 7 Mike.
Lufthansa 088, Langradar radar identified. Climb by 6, flight number 130.
Versa child, level 130, Lufthansa 088.
Sorry, 406, descent, actually continue on heading. First Lufthansa 3 taking a November, speed 220, knots to number 2.
Complete time number repeat 220.
This was the correction, sorry, 406, set up heading 320, descent 4,000 feet, QNH 1009.
That's
320, descent 4,000, QNH 1009.
Let's see what happens here now.
Okay.
This is 3 taking November, heading left 18.
Lufthansa 3 taking November, left heading 180.
Lufthansa A320, climb by 6, flight number 130, contact Lego radar 124, decimal 725.
124.725 and climb flight level 130, Lufthansa A290.
So let's load speed down to 220 knots.
235, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1009.
Descend 5,000 feet, 1009er is 235.
Lufthansa 22 kilo, descend flight, correction, descend 5,000 feet, QNH 1009.
Okay, set once.
Sorry, 406, maintain speed 250 knots of radar, reporting for now.
And
cross checks.
Speed, speed check. What speed are we should be?
Yeah, bring it back to about 220 knots, 220 knots.
220.
Coming 255, Langham radar identified information. Juliet expect ILS 25 left.
220 knots.
Checks. He'll hand us to approach now shortly.
Funky Duck, how you doing?
Oh,
so
yeah.
Is that the 430 by Romeo? Prestige, direct.
Mighty Trucker. That's cool. He doesn't like Airbus though.
Request for like a red identified flight by set flight number 1.
I have to say the weather's looking pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of obviously simulated weather. it seems like it's working. That's what I'm trying to get at.
This is 3 November, third right heading 260, clear land at 25 left.
This is 3 November, right heading 260, clear land at 25 left.
This is 3 Papa Charlie, speed 180 knots, 6 miles pilot.
Now I have to say what he's doing here regards of bringing us in on the approach. This is exactly what you will see.
This is a correction EasyJet.
Oh, really?
You have
So they're duplicating this very well.
8 miles to be intercept. Can you descend?
So we've got 5 people watching on Twitch and 11 watching on YouTube now. 90 people on TikTok. How cool is that? Funky Duck is making me laugh.
Radar 124, that's the 725.
Radar 124, 725, Lufthansa 088, danke, tschüss.
Radar, light speed 107, light level 50, climb to flight level 70.
He's waiting for us for our altitude to get about 6,000 feet.
Oh, really?
And we'll be within the profile of a 3-degree guide. So I'm expecting now in the next 30 seconds for him to turn us towards the south. So let's see.
And advise him, please.
Interesting, eh?
Yeah, so let's see how good they're doing it on the radar.
London Radar, Challenge 237 Heavy, guten Abend, passing 2,800, coming 4,000.
Let's go to 484, contact radar 125.2.
So he should see now we're on profile, and we're just dipping below the profile, so he'll turn us.
Frequency is 125.2.
You see the TCAS as well, look.
I do.
Minus 03.
Yeah.
Nuclear Limit said he's getting an airline transport degree with PPL that costs additional 20k worth it. Can you get an air transport degree?
Well, for PPL, depending on how many hours that you would have, because you'd have
London Hello, Robert 378, 2,000 feet.
You'd have to go up to then CPL, and then CPL to ATPL.
If there's a 300 Charlie, contact Frankfurt Tower 109 and less than 9.
Okay, I think he's either forgetting about it, so I might give him a little prompt.
ET235, DH220 north, turn right, heading 220, clear to have a Yankee 25. Oh, this got your 25 left. Then descend 4,000 feet and turn right, heading 220, clear to have a 225.
Okay, descend 4,000 feet, heading 220, cleared ILS 225 left, easy 235.
London Hello, Walker 378, 5,500.
And heading 220.
Yeah.
Walker 378, London Radar identified, climb to flight level 80.
Climbing 80, Walker 378.
Sorry.
And Cafe 255.
Do you want me to give you a DM?
Yeah, do you want to just do it? Sorry.
Okay, you're
it's all going mad.
ET235, turn right heading 220, clear ILS 25 left.
Heading 220, cleared ILS 25 left, easy 235. 1 second.
If there's a 22 kilo, turn right heading.
What I would normally do in that situation is I'd start the turn initially, just a few degrees to the right, and then chase it around.
Okay.
8 left.
So there's your out star, you go to 4,000 feet. The moment that he told 220, cleared ILS.
Contact radar.
Bring it all the way around. 220 and hit the approach. And autopilot 2. Oh, it's okay. 1 is back in, it's okay. So speed out star and heading, and we just arm the approach again. Okay, we're a little bit outside. He let us go outside the distance for the ILS.
Oh, okay.
Technically, but when we get back closer, we'll pick it back up.
Okay.
I just changed the distance on your, and you see how far out we are. 30 nautical miles. We need to be a little bit closer than that before it will allow us to engage
the approach.
Yeah, exactly. We're so far out we can't even tune up the ILS at the moment. Now, in the real, I wouldn't do it with this in the simulation at the moment in the experimental version, but there is a way that you can actually just do a little bit of trickery here in the real world and extend that center line that's being dotted all the way out from the runway. You get all the way out so you can actually see where you're getting on the center line. You know?
Oh,
Just wouldn't do it here now. It's
Delta Echo Kilo Mike Alpha, Frankfurt.
I see it bumping around actually, there's a bit of turbulence.
Huh?
There's a little bit of movement of the aircraft. And
it's very difficult to hear you over the ATC.
Oh, sorry. It's very turbulent at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to bring a heading. I'm going to bring the heading around a little bit towards the runway. Because he left it. There we go. Let's just see if we get that
Proper
in.
arrival. Good evening. Airport 379 with you.
Okay.
Flight level 110.
Okay, approach is engaged.
Just leave it there at the moment. Just let it all engage. Your localizer is alive.
Expecting 25 left, Airport 379.
You can just see the runways in the distance, just about in the distance there. Two parallel runways. There we go.
Okay. Shall we configure flaps 1? Just yet?
You're a bit far out at the moment. I would hold that speed for him. In Frankfurt, they would want you to keep up the speed as long as you can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they're pushing them in tight behind you.
Right.
Mighty Trucker said, good luck with the landing. Blue skies.
Flight number 130, contact line on radar 124, decimal 725.
Good evening, runway to uniform passing 3400 for 4000.
Runway to uniform line on radar identified, classified, correction, climb unrestricted, flight number 130.
Unrestricted, level 130 for runway to uniform.
Kepler 255, descent 4000 feet, GNH 1009.
Funky don't tap the screen and the pups get food.
Light Fish 107, go ahead.
Frankfurt fairly busy, so enjoy, I know. What a great view into Frankfurt it is.
It is.
And landing radar on 124, decimal 725.
You got sort of a small airport to the right as well, haven't you, Joe? You see.
Yeah, I can't remember now. It's been a while since I was there.
When I flew into Frankfurt in real life, I've seen that airport, and there's an airport on the left-hand side as well.
Okay.
That I noticed.
Maybe somebody out there knows off the top of the head the name, but I can't remember.
Well, there's an airport just really close to Frankfurt itself on the left-hand side, but I can't remember which runway we went into.
John Hamilton, great comment there. Clinch up the belt, Dan. You land like a Navy pilot.
I think I know the only German I know is my Name ist.
Okay, so that was a good time, Dan. Speed 220. Let's go for flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Reduce speed. Manage the speed, actually, I'd say.
Manage the speed.
Yeah.
And you say, obviously, in terms of distance for the gear to go down, did you say it's around sort of 5 nautical miles, 6 nautical miles?
I think for the simulator purposes, I'd say 6 miles would be good.
Okay. Wow, there's like 6 people watching over on Twitch, 9 people on YouTube still, and 108 on TikTok. Hi to those who are all on platforms. Thanks for the follows, thanks for the shares, thanks for tapping that screen over on TikTok, does help. And thanks for liking the videos over on YouTube. Okay,
180 knots to 6 miles final, easy 235. So he wants to hold 180 knots, so speed 190, we go for flaps 2.
4009,
and select 180 knots.
Kevin 255, further right, turn heading 160. Just as a 50 kilo, speed 200.
And select 180 knots.
Yes,
yeah, super.
Um,
That's exactly what they would ask you to do going in here, you know?
Oh, really? Just to keep the traffic going.
Like a radar identified information, kilo, expect
So your missed approach then will be set altitude 5,000 feet.
Altitude 5,000. So we obviously wouldn't select it, you know, at this point, no?
8 for 44 reduction.
I tell you what, the clouds look absolutely fantastic on here. How long until final approach?
119.9, easy 235. Go ahead.
Kim has asked how long till our landing. We're literally lined up now. So now is the landing, Kim.
No, I'm not looking even at the comments anymore. This is going to get very busy.
Please, Jerry, don't get us shouted at. Yeah, I promise not to.
Let's try now.
I promise not to mess up this time.
I'll just call the tower now. It's like, tower, good evening. Easy 235 by 8.5 miles, runway 25 left.
Easy 235, Frankfurt Tower, hello, wind 2 to the breeze 1 knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, easy 235. Okay, so far so good.
Okay. Have you got the ground frequency that you can pre-tune just in case, so that you can just press the...
I'm sure it's here, alright.
Okay. I'm just thinking we could get prepared so that we can switch directly over.
Yeah.
Okay, visibility is not very good at 2,500 feet into cloud.
Okay, so 180 knots until 6 miles, so now would be a good time to manage the speed.
Okay, manage speed.
And now would be a good time for gear down. 3, 2, 1,
gear down.
So let's runway turn off. I'm going to put your landing light on for you. And
thank you very much.
Mike Alpha, good evening.
Mike Alpha, Frankfurt Tower, hello.
Mike Alpha,
looks like we got a bit of rain or something.
Yeah. So speed 160, flap 3.
Flap 3.
And speed 151, flaps full.
Orbit over November.
So your landing check is your barrel reference.
Check set once, set twice, and set 3 times.
Your auto thrust.
Auto thrust is active.
And your ECAM memo.
ECAM memo.
Landing with no blue.
No blue.
Landing check is complete. So your lights are on, your check is complete, your 3 greens and your flaps are full. You are clear to land.
Okay, clear to land. Flap talk again, you dirty, gerty, funky ducker said.
I'm trying to ignore that.
Do you realise we're trying to sort of have a sterile cockpit here? You know, we're on short final.
1,000.
I just seen it in the corner of my eye, and I said, "Don't look, don't look."
Oh dear.
Okay, Dan, on the landing, we're looking to taxiing to the right. See the taxi lights in the middle of the 2 runways? We're sort of aiming to come 180 degrees back on those blue lights.
Okay, to the right, yeah.
Okay, let's show us your stuff.
Okay, autopilot disconnected. Wish me luck, everybody. This is the landing you've all been waiting for.
I'm just going to strap in tight.
Oh yeah, definitely. Passengers, hold on to your seatbelts.
$500.
ATC is always in English. It's the international language for aviation. It's for
400.
landing.
300.
So the second taxiway, Jerry, yeah?
300.
Yeah, we'll be going to the right onto the blue taxiway between the 2 runways.
200.
Cafe 255, go around and say again, go around.
100.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Reverse thrust.
Water. Spoilers. There's manual braking.
Manual braking.
And the next turn off to the right would be nice on the most new taxi. 70 knots. Well done, sorry.
Okay. Turning right here, Joey.
Yeah. East 235 vacating right, 25 off runway 25 left.
Okay, I'm going to be taxiing very slowly here.
SA255, contact Langen radar 120.8, bye-bye.
You'll be looking to go to basically do a U-turn back down in the middle of those blue lights.
EasyJet, contact Langen radar 120.8, bye-bye.
Okay, I'm not going to cross any further, Jerry.
No, you have to get off the runway. Yeah,
okay,
let's get off the runway.
78, contact Langen radar 120.8, bye-bye.
Okay, turning right here.
No, yeah, the next green, yeah, that's it. Follow the greens around to the right.
EasyJet, contact Langen radar 120.8.
Frankfurt ground, good evening. Easy 235, vacate runway 25 left, requesting park stand Victor 118.
Do you want me to go any further?
Yeah, hold on. 1 second. Keep going to the right.
235, taxi via Mike and Tango, hold short of Lima.
Taxi Mike, Tango, hold short Lima, Easy 235. Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Just call up the taxi plate, just nice and slowly.
Okay.
And we'll get to the comments.
Okay, we're on Mike now. We're on Mike.
Yeah, Mike. So I just want to find out Lima and hold short for Tango. So.
Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Airbus 379 established localized to runway 25 left.
Okay, so when you go down here, there's two roads at the very end to cross underneath the approach for the other runway, if you know what I mean. You're going to be on the one on the left.
Split line 25 left to Airbus 379.
And hold short of Lima is the apron. Perfect. Okay, so nice and slowly down, all the way down there, and that gives me a chance to clean up for you.
Okay.
So switch off all these spoilers and flaps are retracted, transponder. Well, leave that on, he's getting nasty with me. Direct us up and we'd start the APU. We landed with 3.9 tons with 1 ton extra, so we're 2.9 off the ground. That's bang on, absolutely spot on.
Okay, great.
You did it.
We did it. We got to Frankfurt. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for handling the radios.
No, that's okay.
Okay, still continuing down here, Jerry. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you still go on down there.
It's a long airport.
It's a long one in. Now we're sort of just going to a remote stand if we can. I've asked for Victor 118, so. I'll just double check he's available here on the taxi chart, parking stands east, yeah. Victor 118. Actually, Victor 112 would be nice even. And Easy 235 request Victor 114 for parking if possible.
235, roger, and contact apron now, 12185.
12185, thank you, East 235. Wow, do you even have the apron?
Oh, really?
Oh my god, that is fantastic.
Running direct final runway 25 left.
So there's more than one ground frequency then?
Oh yeah,
bigger
now you're going to the first one to the left here, okay?
Left, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah. Apron, good evening, Easy 235. We're taxiing via Tango, hold short Lima, request parking stand Victor 114.
Easy 235, confidence and good evening. Taxi to stand Victor, pick up, hold short Lima, that's the aircraft.
Confirm hold short of Lima.
Excellent, hold short Lima.
Hold short Lima 235.
Is it this holding? Where's the lead?
Yeah, do you know what, anywhere around here
is ready for push.
So Dan, as you look at the airport, okay,
Are we holding
you can
here?
taxi
Sorry,
up
Jerry.
forward slowly. Yeah, you can taxi forward slowly a little bit. But as you look at the airport, just over to the right-hand side there, where the centre lights are, that's the tall lights. That's roughly where we're going.
Oh, okay.
I'd say about there will be okay. So let's have a look outside. See, is there anybody else around? Obviously, he wants us.
Did he want us to? Did he want us to hold here? Sorry, Joey.
Yeah, you're fine there. You're fine. You're not infringing a runway there, even though it looks like you are. If you look out to your left,
yeah,
you're not. You're on the approach. You're not infringing.
Oh, I see. I got you.
So why does he want us to hold here? I don't know. I don't see any other aircraft around.
There's an airport. There's an aircraft just going on, crossing that.
Oh, I see him. He's not
crossing the runway.
Lit up. Yeah.
So Tim has said, how are you communicating with the live with the tower? So it's using VATSIM essentially. Follow the green lights, mate. Handbrake on.
Handbrake.
Point runway 18 via Lima, November 1, November. Planet.
EasyJet 235, taxi stand Victor 114 via Lima.
Taxi stand 114 via Lima, EasyJet 235. Dan, straight up there, and you're going to take a right-hand turn, follow the first green lights, as you were told.
Yeah, thank you.
And Victor 114 is real life, and I don't know whether it's depicted as real life. So we'll just have a little look here. One moment. Just stand by there 1 second before you turn. Yeah, go down there.
Go down there, yeah.
To the right, yeah.
I had to go below my 10 knots anyway before I could make a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be a discrepancy between our scenery and what he sees us on the radar, so we'll just go down.
Okay, and where are we off to now?
It's straight.
Straight.
And it's going to be a stand, the middle stand on your left-hand side there.
Okay.
As it gives us a little bit of floodlighting for the passengers at the planing and the hillside views.
Okay. So not this one, but the next one, yeah?
Yeah, not this one. Park on the next one. The next available one, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
I'd say if you just went in straight, you'd be fine. Okay. And the real world, it would be straight in.
Okay.
I'd say you're good there. Yay!
There we go. We're how far?
Oh, that's 235. Apologies. It's our scenery is a little bit mixed up here.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you for your service. Good night.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There we go. A little bit of an apology goes a long way.
So where was the stand on his thing, do you think? Where was the...
I'll tell you, I'll find it in a moment. It's just we have a little bit of a different discrepancy here.
Yeah.
However, you're parked on stand, your park brake is a set.
Parking brake set, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, parking brake set.
The bleed is on. I switch it on for you and shut down engine number 1.
Shut down engine number 1.
And shut down engine number 2.
Shut down engine number 2. Again, this annoying pop-up will come up in a minute, and
we'll get rid of that. Yeah, of course. Continue.
I just need to sort that out over.
Yeah. So seatbelts off, and beacon off, and most of your lights off.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the flight, everybody. Thanks for no ground crew.
There will be. Yeah, you can call the ground crew now.
Yeah. They'll be running ahead for the ground, that's for sure. Thanks for the subscribes on YouTube. Thanks for the followers over on Twitch. There's like 9 people on YouTube watching, 6 people over on Twitch at the moment, and that's a record for Twitch, by the way. 6. Usually there's an average of 2.5 viewers. So, normally you would hear the fuel pumps at this point.
Yeah, that should be no problem.
Well done, Dan, and thanks, John, and yeah, thanks ever so much, Jerry. And Kim has said it was awesome. Thank you, Dan and Jerry.
No, thanks for joining. I think we enjoyed this as much as what people enjoy coming on.
Yeah, it's really good, and like I say, this shared cockpit, shared flight deck. This is a bit of a game changer, really, when it comes to multi-crew and learning about this. Thanks, Matt Heel over on YouTube. Thanks so much. Again, if you have got YouTube, then head over and subscribe. If you've got Twitch, head over and follow over there. And if you've got TikTok that you're watching over on the other platforms, then head over to Fly UK and follow me over on that side as well. Funky duck.
Thanks to John as well. He looked after our flight plan at the start. We nearly went off with the wrong plan going to the airport.
Yes, that's very true. Andrew Power, love the live. Can't wait for the next one. Oh well. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, at the moment we're just doing joint operations. I think as we've me and Jerry at the moment, but as we get more confident with joint operations, because we've got match control sets and quadrants, then it's a lot easier to deal with the problems that we have, because we have to sync everything in, so it's not perfect with the shared cockpit side of things. But thanks for the offer, Randy. I missed it, devastated. There'll be another one, Laura. There will be another one, don't worry.
You can play it back.
You can play it back on YouTube, actually. Yeah, if you hop over to the YouTube, you'll be able to see this flight back if you want to watch that. So yeah, what's this then? So I will write to the Daily Mail. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know what that's all about with Funky Duck. Anyway, okay, so yeah, thanks for the subscriptions, thanks for the follows, and again, we'll see you again soon. Bye from me and Jerry. Do you want to say bye, Jerry?
Listen, guys, thank you very much. See you again on the next one.
And yeah, bye for now.